Oh, you thought Giganotosaurus had the worst design in jwtg? Oh my god, not even close. Not even close. Starting off only mildly egregious with Ichthyostega. It's not that bad compared to some other ones, but the head is too round and the neck is too long. Also the limbs might be too thin, but maybe that's just me. Trust me, it gets worse though. The Maciochosaurus also isn't that bad compared to others, but it uses the raptor animation rig for some reason. It's a shame really. If only jwtg had an animation rig that resembled a nosaur. Sigh, a man can dream, I guess. I feel bad roasting the Antarctopelta, because it was the first tournament creature I ever unlocked. Unfortunately, we now know it doesn't look much like this. The armor should be spikier even if only a little, and it didn't have a tail club, it had a sort of hybrid between a tail club and Thagomizer. Also, what's with the kidney stone on its head? Rajasaurus looks sorta like a fish. I can't tell if I love or hate the design, but regardless the real animal was much different. I love the Gorgosaurus design, but that doesn't negate how inaccurate it is. First and most egregiously, Gorgosaurus didn't have crocodile-like armor. Secondly, it has more of a boss than the game's Pachyrhinosaurus. If Ludia wanted a tyrannosaur with spikes on its snout, they could have just used Kinzosaurus. It also lacks the crests Gorgosaurus would have had in life. And lastly, why are its legs and tail so thin? That couldn't have been purposeful, right? Oh. So Omanosaurus actually does kinda look like that in real life. I take back everything I was gonna say. I wasn't originally gonna include Leptocletus since aside from the spikes it isn't all that bad. But then I realized, does this design have gills? Erodoton's design is okay, but why does it look like a duck? Another design ruined by the animation rig. Aside from the teeth, Tsungaripterus actually has a very good design. But then for some reason it uses the Aztecid rig? Why Ludia, why? And now for the worst design in all of jwtg, drumroll please. Behold the most abysmal design in jwtg, the Tapejara. First and foremost, they gave it teeth. Tapejara was a fruit eater and didn't have teeth, much less the needle-looking ones they gave it. Moving from the head, maybe it's just me, but the collarbones and chest look too human-like. Then there's the wings. It has these bat-like wings like it was designed in the 1900s or something. And last but certainly not least, it has no feathers, even though the other in-game pterosaurs do. The freaking Mutodon looks more like a real animal than this. It's like Ludia set out to make the worst design possible and achieved their goal. I think we owe the Giga an apology.